Alright.
Wah.
Recording.
Wah.
New show.
Alright. Test 1, 2,
Product history? I don't know.
You thought in the back.
Back of the. Nutrition facts.
The nutritious facts.
Okay. Hello, and welcome to whatever we name it, Nutrition Facts. Or
Hello, welcome to Nutrition Facts.
Whatever we're going to call it.
Oh,
So,
general warning. Surgeon General warning.
Surgeon General warning, spoilers. Heavy spoilers ahead this week for the Metal Gear Solid series. Because, I got this idea because we were playing the first three Metal Gear games. Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Kyle's
What
just
about
like...
Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
So, Kyle was really confused. Rightly so. One, because you wouldn't really go out of your way to play these games. And two, the story is really complicated. So, I went through and tried to compress it as best as possible, which is still a lot, because it gets ridiculously complicated. And so I'm going to try and read through this as quick as possible.
Slowly.
Interrupt me if you have any questions.
Slowly. Alright, so if you're going to read this as quick as possible, can you read it backwards?
No, I'm not going to read it backwards. We already tried backwards once. Anyway, so this is the story of Metal Gear Solid that we know so far.
Wait, Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear Solid 2?
The Metal Gear series. It starts in 1914, just after World War I. Members of the U.S., Soviet Union, China band together and they create a group called the Philosophers. And they gather a massive fortune, over $100 billion, 1.6 trillion in modern currency, and they use the sum to fund researching nuclear weapons and genetically enhanced super soldiers. To keep track of the money and its members, the records and data were kept on a microfilm called The Philosopher's Legacy. One of the Philosopher's agents, Boris Volgin, took it and gave it to his son.
Wait, stop. This is post-World War I.
Yes.
Pre-World War...
Leading into World War II.
Leading into World War II.
And leads into the Cold War.
Okay, go on.
The theft came about as a result of infighting between members, which in turn lead to the Cold War. So it's not tensions between the U.S. and Russia over nuclear powers that leads to the Cold War. It's the Philosophers and their infighting that leads to the Cold War.
No,
This is why you as a history major, I thought it would be interesting.
I'm pretty sure what leads into the Cold War is the fact that Russia wanted to take over the world.
No, it's philosophers. They're fighting over the Philosopher's Legacy.
No one cares about the Philosopher Legacy.
They do. Because
what's on the Philosopher Legacy?
Over $1.6 trillion.
Wait, what? If they're just records,
yeah, it's where it's being kept. They don't know where it's kept without the microfilm.
You do realize that the world...
In 1964, this is where the events of Metal Gear Solid 3 happened. The U.S. calls Fox, a CIA unit formed by Major Zero and the boss, head of Cobra Unit, a group of skilled individuals who fought in World War II, to extract a rocket scientist by the name of Nikolai Sokolov.
Wait.
Who was defected.
What do you mean by defected?
From Russia.
Okay.
They send an ex-Green Beret and codename him Naked Snake.
Oh, God.
At this point, he is double-crossed by the boss, his mentor and mother figure, who takes back Sokolov and teams up with Commander Volgin, Boris Volgin's son.
Wait.
Ignore the typo.
Stop. Say that again. What's the name?
Boris.
Wait,
Doris,
I'm going to read this.
Like the paper
says.
says.
At the point, the double-crossed by the boss. Stop moving the script!
The U.S. is then framed when Volgin fires a Davy Crockett mini-nuke.
You need to re-say that whole line!
Into his own country. Also, he steals something called the Shagohod.
No, wait.
Which is the precursor to Metal Gear.
Stop. Let me read this because you cannot pronounce words. Where? Wait.
With the U.S. implicated, Snake is sent back to Russia to take down Cobra Unit, Volgin, the Shagohod, and the boss. All the while befriending Adamska, Revolver Ocelot, and Eva.
Revolver Ocelot. Dude, these animal names.
And Eva, a philosopher agent. Snake completes his mission with the help of Eva, learning that the boss was actually sent to retrieve part of the microfilm mentioned before. But he must complete his mission and kill her, so he does. Upon returning, he is given the title of...
Yeah, okay, I'll kill her.
What?
Okay, I'll kill her.
Upon returning, he is given the title of Big Boss, having prevented all-out nuclear war, but was upset with the trickery and left Fox.
Wait, stop.
Also, he doesn't like being called Big Boss.
Alright, so Big Boss is Snake in Metal Gear 3.
Metal Gear Solid 3, that's what I said.
Metal Gear Solid 3 is prequel to Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2.
Yes.
But Snake is in Metal Gear Solid 1
He's
and
in all
2.
of them.
Not as Big Boss, but as Snake.
Right. Well, I'll get to that. The 1970 rolls around, and this rolls into the events of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. I've never played Portable Ops, because it's on the PlayStation...
Table.
Whatever.
Flip.
So Fox unit goes rogue, led by a soldier named Gene, an enhanced soldier of the Philosophers who wants the legacy to build an empire.
Was he enhanced by the Philosopher's Stone?
No, he wasn't. I'm sorry. Snake is kidnapped and tortured. He escapes, frees Roy Campbell, a significant character, and meets up with Zero, Ocelot, and Frank Yeager, another key player.
God damn these names.
They bring down Fox and go form their own group called the Patriots. In 1972, in the in-between time, they do their thing, but Snake gets pissed when they take his DNA, somehow, and start the Les Enfants Terribles, where they make 3 clones from his DNA.
The terrible infants.
Yes.
The terrible infants.
Where they make clones from his DNA.
Les Enfants Terribles.
Les Enfants Terribles.
No.
You talk like there's in your mouth.
I know how to make a fake French accent.
Solid, liquid, and solidus. So he leaves.
Wait.
Those are the 3.
Solid,
Liquid, and solidus. Those are the 3 clones made from Big Boss.
water, solid, and even more solid. Like my cock.
So Snake leaves the Patriots and Foxhound. Also, Zero picks up a sweet new nickname and calls himself Cypher. Any questions? In addition to the ones you've already asked.
Yes. So he becomes Cypher
Zero becomes Cypher.
to cipher the philosopher legacy.
No, they've already formed their own group and they're called the Patriots.
They're called the Patriots. Are they
So
based
Zero,
out of America?
they call it the Patriots because it's based off of the boss's dream, which Zero misconstrues and makes his own dream out of it. Alright,
Wait.
so in 1972, after forming the MSF, Militares Sans Frontieres, Snake and his new buddy, Kazuhira Miller, are approached by
Is he
Paz.
like half Japanese and half like American?
I think so, actually. Paz Andrade and Ramon Galvez Mena. Mena? It's not supposed to be Glaves, it's supposed to be Galvez.
Glaves.
To investigate an army holed up in Latin America, encased only by a recording of the boss.
Okay, so now
The boss is dead.
Are we still? Wait, how's the boss? Wait.
The boss.
Snake.
Not Big Boss.
Okay, the boss.
The boss.
Okay.
His mother figure.
Are we in between game time?
This is the beginning of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Okay, Peace Walker is in Latin America.
Yes.
Go on.
Okay. Turns out it's not actually the boss, but an AI program using her voice to control a giant mech called Peace Walker. Snake destroys Peace Walker and stops Galvez, who turns out to be a KGB agent wanting Peace Walker for himself. In the process, they picked up Dr. Huey Emmerich, father to another character, who hides out on their mother base disguised as an oil rig and builds Metal Gear Zeke. But then Paz turns out to be a double agent working for Cypher, Zero, and tries to steal Zeke. Snake says no and beats Zeke, sending Paz flying into the ocean.
Alright. Zeke is a very racist term for zombies.
1975, the events of Ground Zeroes. Apparently, Paz is alive and in captivity. Chico, a teenage boy working with the MSF, tries to save her but gets captured. After rescuing them, things turn sour when they return to Mother Base and which is under attack by a new group called Zoth. Paz has a bomb somewhere and explodes.
Paz has a bomb somewhere.
It explodes, causing the helicopter to crash, putting Snake in a coma for 9 years.
This magical bomb.
It's not a magical bomb, but it's in.
Explodes.
Yeah.
On a helicopter.
Yeah. Well, actually, Paz goes to jump out of the helicopter. She then explodes, and the explosion causes the helicopter.
So Paz has a bomb on her.
In her. That's probably said somewhere.
In her snats. To reference South Park really badly.
Okay. Almost there. Actually, not really. 1984, Phantom Pain. This is the game that comes out on the 1st of September. We don't know yet, but we're hoping it answers how Snake ends up in command of Foxhound and how he turns to villainy.
Command of
Big
Foxhound. What's Foxhound?
The group that Zero, the government group that Zero starts.
Which government?
Not the Patriots. It's another like super secret boy band.
Not a government. A super secret boy band.
You're boy band.
That's
Anyway.
not how the world works.
All right. So after Phantom Pain comes the events of 1995, Metal Gear, where Solid Snake, the clone of Big Boss,